Good day, tubes. How's she hanging? So welcome to Boxing Day. Happy Boxing Day if you're probably out there shopping or whatever. I tried. No. Not that stupid, not that crazy. I don't like the lineups and all these idiots thinking they're going to save $3 on something. It's not a really big deal to me. So, but anyways, I managed to get that little feller started up there the other day when we had issues. Let it sit for a while. Seemed the battery recovered a bit, I guess, enough to turn over and fire. It wasn't really that bad. Wouldn't know I had an issue in the morning, but anyways, I got some snow to do again today. Finally, some nice fluffy stuff, not this frozen, hard, icy, garbagey stuff. But really kind of want to use this thing because I got to clear an area for digging. So, without further ado, let's see if she's going to be grumpy today. Alright, it's only -2 out. I kind of got my doubts. Oh, look at that, eh? Just doesn't like that cold. Makes a big difference. But anyways, go get suited up and I gotta go clear a bit of snow, and then I gotta work on Buddy's snowblower today too. He wants her to do some snow, I guess, so, but I gotta get the belts all off, get them all sized up, measured up. I looked at Crappy Tire actually this morning. They do have a fairly good little section there for those things, belts and auger belts and stuff. So hopefully I can find one that'll work. And I was out this morning. Of course, I just got back. I just turned this off for now. And I will go turn the other one off now because I guess I don't need it. I started him in here, let him run, so in case I needed him to clear a bit of stuff. But looks like it's going to be alright, so we'll just go shut him off again. Alright, let's go do some snoo. Alright, she's working pretty good, but I won't be able to do a lot of filming. She's pretty much all hands on deck, but it's working good. So plowing's mostly all done. I did as well as I could with that big feller. Cleaned out a spot there. I gotta get that grave ready for tomorrow too. So lots to do, not enough time. But anyhow, I guess we'll try to split this feller here now to see if we can get those belts out. And maybe see if we can get some belts. Imagine they still be open today. It's New Year's. Oh man. Boxing Day. There's all your belt actually inside of there. See that? All this woolly stuff. That's belt material-y stuff there, all chewed up and stuff. So that's yeah, 6 years worth. This is around a 2005 or 4 or 5 or something like that. So anyways, now splitting wise, should be pretty darn near straightforward. There's usually a slotted one, there is down there, and you just kind of unloosen that, and that lets you kind of grab her back on after, and then be able to, you know, get her on the top ones. Although, oh yeah, she should split right there. This is holding on all this cable-y stuff here, so I don't have to touch these ones. It's just these two, and loosen that bottom feller, and then it should kind of just go whoop, and do a big dance thing here. It'd be kind of funny actually. So anyways, I was sort of messing with this too, looking at her, and I don't know if it's actually the motor now or if it just needs cleaned up and greased up again. Maybe that might help a bit, but sitting here warm and everything, fired it up, it works fine. But it just seems to be binding up, so it probably needs greased up or something. Put some of that spray stuffy stuff on it or whatever, and then she'll be good to go. But anyhow, let's break this apart, I guess. We'll get some tools going, and looks like they're maybe the same size. That'd be nice. And we'll get her splitting apart here. Alright, so I think we're pretty close. Got 2 more bolts on this side, and it should start to move. These can get pretty floppy now, so that's a good sign. And still got all the cables and stuff attached. So I'm going to try to do this without tearing it right off if I don't have to. The one's got a plug, so I could take it off on the chute thing. The other one, it's pretty well all engaged there and everything. Okay. We are about there. And this should right apart. The augers should stay there. Nothing should. Oh, you're going to be a nuisance, aren't you? Okay, what do we got to do here now just to get us a bit more slack? It's kind of a stupid thing you have to do to change the dewies, but that's the way she is. So that one actually can come off there, I think. Or not. This one can come off of here. Okay. And almost okay. Oh, bit of corrosion in that feller. That'd be part of the issues of this chute dewey, maybe. Yeah. Should have those tight, what do you call them, tight plugs on these things. Automotive tight, but they don't. Oh, and of course that thing's just, oh, there we go, we're good. This has got like a spirally thing over here. I know you just can't see it, but okay. That should give us enough now. Okay. So there's the auger belt out, for blowing your snow. And, whoa, it's pretty scrimey in there. Pretty scrimey. So, let me just make sure you guys are still in sort of the shot. Kind of, sort of, yep. Let's see if we can get a better one for you. So, she's pretty grimed up, but it's not too bad. I'm just going to put these bolts here again. That's good. Now, sometimes you gotta unloosen these fellers. So that one's, oh crap. That one's not too bad actually. Seriously? Oh, okay. Now, there's one there though that should be kind of moved. These are to help them from flipping off. They're not like a tensioner, but they're like an anti-skippy, skip off kind of thing. Alright. looks like we got to get this thing off. Look at the sky mow, eh? It's all belt material. That's why she's doing what she's doing. She has stretch. So that's a interesting thing there. Oh, it's all cracked too. There's a big crack there. I think I'm gonna have to definitely get this thing off of here. Oh, it's a tight fit, boys. Okay. So that's free. Should be able to snake it around here. That. Gotta get her down off the big pulley here. Okay. Well, let's just get off of that one and off of this one. And we're out! Holy crap. Not a very big feller, but she is warned. Holy. There's a lot of mung in there, I'll tell you. All that stuff was on here at one time. But for 5 years, you know, probably never been looked at. Certainly not too bad. So, got a super funny story for you. When I was working on this thing before, I had my coat on, and I unloosened all the bolts here. I'm getting ready, and then I set up the camera. I took my coat off. It was getting hot, so took that off, and then I'm like, okay, let's get ready to go here, and was looking for my socket wrench. It's actually on the floor over there now. I was like, oh no, not again. Looking for my little socket wrench. I just had it, you know, just had it. I'm like, seriously? Checking my pockets. Nothing. I put it down somewhere, don't see it. Looked on the tractor sitting over here. Didn't see it there. Didn't see it on the tractor anywhere. So I'm like, what the heck? Check my pockets again. Nothing. Checked everywhere I could. I'm like, I know I went over here to the set to get a different size. No, it's not there. I'm like, what is going on here? So, about 15 minutes of looking. I'm like, well, I got to get a bolt. I actually got a proper shear bolt for the drive on this. It's in my pocket, and sure enough, yep, put that thing in my pocket. So I wasn't too happy, but anyhow, okay, let's see if I can decipher. Oh man, it's not giving me much help on the belt size of this, but apparently it's supposed to be a total radius of 25 inches. And this one probably won't have any numbers either, so that's even going to be more fun, but it wasn't too super stretched, so I'll probably be able to just hold it up to one and see if it's the right one. But I think I'm going to try Crappy Tire first, rather than go there than the TSC, because they probably won't have it out there. But anyways, let's grab a tape. Okay, I'm going to try this here. I don't know if this is going to work on camera. I worked off camera, of course, but not this is probably too well on camera, so they do have belt measuring machines at the Dewey there, but when you got the one that's so stretched like this, I know looking it up there, I found it was supposed to be like 25 and a quarter inch or something like that. So you put a mark on your Dewey there, and gives you a rough idea. It won't be bang on, but you keep going around until you get to your mark again. So there you can see the 25. It's roughly where it should be. So we've actually got 25 3/4. Oh, so she stretched a 3/4 inch. Wow, we wore out, I guess you'd say, a 3/4 inch. So that's substantial. That seems to make about sense, because, you know, when it was starting to tighten up on the thing there, you could push a little more, and she wasn't even getting close there. So anyways, I'm going to pop over to Crappy Tire. Probably won't take the camera with me, and see if we can maybe locate one of these. Well, I got some belts, but kind of don't think I got the right size for the drive. So the way they seem to work out there, I had to actually go to TSC. They didn't have anything at Crappy Tire, which I kind of sort of was expecting. They do have drive belts and auger belts, but they're all like 1 inch and 2 inches longer, so I don't know. Got kind of screwed. But anyways, we got one here at TSC, and it's 24 inch. It's weird how they do it with these sizes, because they start at like 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, no 25s, of course, you know, so that may not work, but we'll try her. Whoops. Now if they had different size pulleys, like a 1/2-inch pulley on this thing, which this the auger one is, for like if the drive one was like that, I would have been able to get one no problem. So yeah, lots of fun. Anyways, and then we got this feller here. I think it's a 39. I was sort of measuring up. I went kind of with, you know, like this. It didn't seem like it was too badly stretched, so we, you know, went to 39, and hopefully that one's good for the auger part. But we won't know that until we get the other one on. So, all for cornice needs. Okay, you stay there. You stay there. I highly doubt this one's going to work. Probably actually going to have to go to the John Deere guys, sell this Frontier stuff, so they can probably have one in stock there. But anyways, I'm going to see if this is going to do anything here. I have my doubts. Now, make sure I do this right. I have my doubts. Oh, no, wait a minute. Wait. We've got to put it over here first. I think that's right. Well, maybe that wasn't right. I don't know. Standing there. Wow, that's not going to work. I don't think, anyways. Oof. It's awful, awfully the wrong size. Oh man, what a nightmare. What a nightmare. Get on there and stay on there. Holy snikes. Nope, that is not going to work on there, boys. I kind of had my doubts. Interesting. It's 25 1/4, so yeah, this is 1 1/4 inches too short, which would be just about right to get it around this pulley, and then it would be fairly snuggy there. So that is not going to work. I don't know. Not a big deal. It was not an expensive belt, only like $5.99 or something. Oh, another one for stock. Actually, you know what? I should check my stock. I might have one. Let me go check that just for fun. Funny enough, I've got the next one that would be in line there, the 26. And I think this one's going to be too big. It's 25 1/4. I'm pretty darn sure. I looked her up. Found a couple on eBay. But figured I could get her locally maybe instead of waiting like 2 months for that to come. So, now did I do that right? Squeeze me. Yeah, it's too loose. It's 25 1/4. Isn't that awful? And I can't even get that. I'd have to get that right from the dealer probably. What a stupid idea that is. Oh well. He's just going to have to wait another couple of days because they sure heck won't be open today, them guys. Ugh. 25 1/4. Oh, actually I didn't have to take that cable off. That's good to know. 25 1/4, eh? Wow. Yeah. Oh well. What can you do? I can't even try the auger one yet until I get it all back together because it runs off of this big pulley here. So, oh well. We'll have to give him a call tomorrow, I guess. Well, we'll just see what we can do, I guess. Meanwhile, we're waiting to see if we can get a belt. Do with this little shoot dewey here. So we got how many bolts here? I think actually just these two. The bottom one seems to hold a little bracket. So I might have some wonky connections on these things. I'll pull it right off, get it in on the bench there. see if it's okay. I can turn this chute by hand easily enough or not, or I'm willing to bet not. There's long bolts in this thing. Well, maybe that is holding too. Well, you turd. It is too. Okay, need some more tools. Okay, I think we are good. There we go. Now, probably won't be able to really test this little guy until I actually get her off, but now that thing actually holds the gear like that. So I mean, it could be binding up in there. It's not really lubricated too well. Could be the motor, could be the bad connection, it could be just this thing's kind of, well, it's not bad feeling, but probably give her some grimy grease and clean her up a bit. So let's take this into the bench here maybe first. Okay, so what I'm kind of thinking too maybe isn't helping is see some of these connections are a little wonky too, right? A little dirty and grimy. So they need to be cleaned up and stuff, and of course with the motor here there's another one. It's one of those nightmarish-y sort of ones to try to get out too, so we'll see what we can do here. That is a automotive style plug though, which is actually really good. It's in really good shape there, so I'd say that one's okay. It's got that little rubber seal on it, right? So this one they kind of cheapened out a bit and didn't put one on there, so that's not too good of them. And there should be a way. I think these things should come out of here. Can't remember now exactly how they work, but I know if you push on the one thing, yeah, you'll be able to pull the dewey out. So that one's pretty crubbied up, you know. So we'll probably try to clean them up with some kind of little brushy thing or something. Brushy, had you here somewhere? Brushy, where'd the brushy go? Oh man. Well, this actually will work probably here. Okay. So yeah, you can start to see the cruddy stuff kind of pooping off there a little bit. I'm gonna find something a little better. That's not gonna work. Okay, I'll have a hunt for brush. Okay, so that's a little more better, a little shinier, a little cleaner, and sometimes your little tab dewey might bend out a little bit, so you might, or bend in a bit, so you might have to poke her out a bit. That's the thing that actually holds her into the plug. And make sure you only do one at a time so you don't mess them up, because if you mess them up, you're in trouble. So that one should pull out of there, like that. And it's not the greatest either, so we'll give him a little shining up too. And you can put on some like dielectric greasy stuff on these as well, but sometimes I've also found that is kind of not a good thing, because it also attracts or whatever and holds on to dirt and stuff, so it ends up making it, you know, kind of a nightmare again. So, you know, just keep them clean and you should be good. It's not too bad. Not too bad. Poke that feller back in. Get this feller out, the bottom one. This is, I think, just a power thing for the other dewey that plugged in to buy the, oh, this is actually probably the main power, maybe, I don't know. It's not coming out, no, so nice. Well, come on then. Okay, fine, I'll try your friend here. Oh. Okay. We'll just do the one at a time here. Pretty straightforward, because you got red, red, yellow, yellow, you know, so that's fairly straightforward. But if you back those around the our way, then you'd be maybe wondering what the heck when you hook her back up and it doesn't work. So yeah, I don't really have any other place in town here to get belts at. Well, I do, but they'll be closed today. A place where I get all my other car parts and stuff. They should have that size. Okay, this feller should go back in. That's good. That one, yeah, it's pretty much flattened right down. That's usually what happens when you poke something in there. It's, you know, that's what it's supposed to do, so. And also with these things, sometimes you might lose, I'll show you in a sec, one of the other contact on the other side there. And if you do, you can just bend her back up. Like this one's a bit squished. You can just bend her back up there, underneath there, and then it'll springy sort of back up. This one needs a springy back up too. And that should do those. Good. As long as you hear it click in, they should be good. These ones, they don't look too bad, but kind of hard to get anything down them. They are sort of the same thing, but you got to push these ones. I don't think I got a small enough screwdriver here. I need something really tiny, like a little picker or something. That one might work. Get the grime off it. These ones actually push in from the front. You won't be able to show you. I don't know if I still can't get in with this thing. Super tiny. No, I don't think I can. But yeah, they push in and sort of lock. Almost get it. Almost get it. Really small though. There we go. Same sort of deal with a little lock and tab right there. And these ones are a little scrimmy. What's the best thing to clean those with? Probably a little hunk of this emery sort of papery stuff, not a super abrasive bit. These ones actually might make contact in the middle there. But yeah, they're a little corroded. That'll need flared out again. Good. Stupid connectors. Yeah. Smush that back in. Here's a little clip there. Now where's this other one? Right there. Get in there and smush them down a little bit. Can see you, but why aren't you smushing? There we go. Smushed that one a little too much. But that thing fits pretty good down in there, so. Needs a little, just a little dusting. Flare out the little dewy here again. Man, it's like working on watches, eh? Okay. See if we can hear the little click. Little tiny click. Okay, so that looks good. That looks good. Like I say, won't know if that was the issue until we actually do it. But man, oh man, this is. Someone sprayed it, but I don't think they knew what they're doing. They just like sprayed. Now this has a little drive roll pin thing here, I guess, that you could take this gear off, because I think that should have a lot of gooey stuff in there. Feels like plastic in there. Now, I wish I could power this thing up. I think if I put a positive and a negative there, it might actually spin it. I just want to see it spin here. Let's see what happens. Alright, I just got a couple little testy leads onto the battery, straight out, and we're just going to hook these fellers into these fellers here, and if we go positive to positive, negative to negative, she should go one way, and if we go negative to positive and positive to negative, she should spin the other way. Technically, that's what it does on the machine. So let's start with yellow as being the black for the negative. Try to do the right one here. Should be that one. And we'll just touch her to this one. Oh yeah, seems to work. And she's got lots of torque anyways. I don't think that's the issue. Oh, I can't hold her back, that's for sure. Nope. So that seems good. Now let's go the other way. Black to red, red to black. Where's my red go? And she goes the other way now, so that's good. Oh, she's got torque. I don't think that's an issue. That seems to work fine there, so we'll say that's good. Now the only other thing that could be is a bit of moisture maybe in there. That could be bogging down the motor a bit, but it's a pretty darn sealed unit, so I kind of doubt that's what the issue is. But I'm going to maybe say something to do with some of these connections, and maybe that chute dragging a little hair bit, but man, oh man, that thing's got some torque there, so something isn't making a 100% good connection and not letting the full power through, I don't think. So we'll just start, you know, cleaning stuff up and having a look at other stuff, and go from there. So I know there's quite a few connections, and even up underneath the handle there's a fuse. I cleaned little tab thingies off on. They were pretty scrimed up too, so it could not have been getting a good connection through that. You know, all these little connections is going to power right to the end where there's not going to be hardly anything, right? So I'd say that's decent looking, and from there we will drive on. Alright, we're just about ready to pop the chute off of here. Ah, shoot. Oh, shoot. Ah, shoot. Ah, shoot. That's really not a good one. Oh, I can get it. Just barely. Oh, shoot. Okay. Now, it should just come off. Now, what is it that actually... It's the gear Dewey. Yeah, I'd say inside of here is a bit dry. It's basically rubbing inside of here, inside of this ring, so she's pretty dry. That's not going to help. So, plastic on metal. I don't really want to use grease. WD-40, no. I'm kind of thinking just some of my lubey spray stuff. Let me go grab some here. This stuff stays pretty grimy in there for a while, so I don't know if I got enough left though. I think we'll make it. Already a million times better. Oh yeah. Bit rusty though, eh? Darn old metal rusting away doing nothing. I guess that's about all we can do there. Give her some more. I think that'll work. I think that'll work just fine. Alright, well, we're back on. I think that's moving away a lot better now. Actually almost moves on its own kind of thing, so that's good. That'll definitely help. Well, just had an official run. Well, I've used her before, but an official run of the Ripper Tooth attachment. And did that ever work good? Just clawed through that just like nothing. Well, I guess that'll be her for today. Got my whole dog, used the Ripper Tooth, worked awesome. Changed back to the big bucket, dug her out, had her done in about 10 minutes. Just left the dirt beside the hole. It's so icy back there and crappy. I'm not gonna trail her away. It can just stay there and I can just, you know, scoop it back in and fill it back in that way. So it's just wicked too icy. I wouldn't even get traction to use the loader to shove her either. So I'll just have to kind of sit her where I was digging and then grab a scoop, fill it, grab a scoop, fill it. It's kind of a different way to do it, if you don't mind looking at the guy getting filled in, you know, but, well, it's box anyways. That's the way you gotta do it, but, oh, got some bad news, so, oh, I swear I must have the worst luck with hydraulic lines. I was back there, I still had the big plow on, the tractor there on the front. And while I was away there and working on this blower and stuff, I had left the tractor back there ready to go, marked it all out and everything, and figured I'd do it later, which I did do it later. And I had the plow attachment still on, up in the air, and I locked the arm way up high, so if anybody drove by, they wouldn't have to, you know, around the front of the plow when it's on the ground, so there was lots of clearance. So what I was gonna do, what I did was, when I got there and started using it, I pulled the loader back up. I went a bit too high and then it flopped over on itself. You know how we made those things for the hinges and stuff so it'll float and stuff? Boom, it went over and I seen two hydraulic lines go like this. I'm like, oh no! It snapped both of them off at the cylinders, at those little adapters from like the 1/2 inch down to the 1/4. Snapped them off in the rams too, so there's still like the little stub of the end of the thing still in the ram, so it's like, oh my goodness. Oh. Totally my fault again, you know, but you know, whatever. Just come over center, I guess, and then it flopped back and must have hit on itself and bent it. I don't know. Oh, so now I gotta figure out a way. Well, I got to get new adapters to begin with if I want to use the thing again, which kind of sort of wanted to go to Princess Auto anyways, but I wasn't really expecting to have to get more hydraulic stuff like that. I was going to go for a couple of springs maybe, but so now I'm going to have to see what I can get over there for like those easy outs or something where they have like the square things that cut in and you tap them into the hole. And then you slowly turn the easy out thing. It's kind of like a tapered thing. So you tap it in and then it kind of bites into the stuff and then you're able to turn them out. I don't have a good set of them. I don't have a set of them. And that's probably about the only thing, hopefully, that's going to get those out of there. Because they're in pretty good. You know, we cranked them in pretty nice there. So, oh, man, if it's not one thing, it's got to be 10. I tell you. But anyways, we'll figure that out. I guess I'll just bring her back up here for now. Later on tomorrow, whatever, I'll have to change to probably the loader bucket. I'll have to move some crap around here and snow and stuff. And oh man, just ticked me off, especially when I seen the hoses. Like, I'm like, no! I know. I looked at it, I knew exactly what had happened too. So it's like, really? What a nightmare. But anyways, what do you do? At least we still got one plow. But it's blocked by a ripped apart snowblower right now, so it may have to get moved because it's snowing again out here. But Oh, there's not a whole lot I can do, really. It's so icy and stuff, but we'll figure something out. And anyways, that's probably going to be it for today. It's enough wrecking stuff, I guess. So, but tomorrow I got this funeral, so I'll see if I can call the John Deere guys, anyways, and see if they can give me the proper belt for that thing. So I don't know why they have to go half sizes. Like, seriously, make the pulley a little bit bigger or whatever, change the speed of stuff, mind you, but then she'd be good. You could use a normal size, but no, it's got to be something half and a half of a size, basically. So I got one other thing, the house, I want to show you before we say good day. So let's head up there and we'll dig into it. All right, so this thing I got to show you, man. I seen her the other day in the variety store, I guess it was. We were grabbing some snacks and stuff, going to look at Christmas lights, driving around, and seeing this there. I'm like, yep, you're coming home with me. Anyways, let's have a look. This actually is a half-pound Reese peanut butter cup, and freaking retarded price, but hey, that's all right. $8 hairs. I'm like, holy! So let's crack this feller open. Okay. Half a pound. Holy crap. Oh, hell good. Oh my god. Holy crap. Oh man, look at that thing. Half a pound. You can see like the dollopy things of the chocolate on the top. Oh man. And I got nice gooey hands. Oh yeah. Oh. Anybody allergic to peanuts, look away now. Oh, it smells so good. Ready? Here we go. One bite. Oh, that is so freaking good. Oh man, there's a lot of peanut butter crap in there. I want to tell you how much sugar. Oh, it does too. So, hang on. Okay, so for 1/6 of a package, 38 grams, the whole thing is 226 grams. So probably for one bite, 190 calories, 11 grams of fat, saturates, 1 Trans Am fats, cholesterol 5 milligrams, that's pretty high, sodium 130, that's fairly high, carbohydrates 22 grams, fiber 1, and the peanuts I guess, sugar 20 grams, whoo! 20 grams in a 38 gram thing, that's freaking terrible. Protein 4, and vitamin nothing, probably nothing. Oh, these are freaking terribly horrible for you. But why do they have to taste so good? Everything that tastes horrible for you or is real bad for you is the best thing ever tasting. It's not fair. I don't like spinach and it's good for you. But anyways, there's no freaking way in frick that I'm going to be able to eat that whole entire thing in one sitting. Although, probably if I worked it out I could, but I'd definitely go into some kind of like diabetic shock thing or something, no doubt, with that much. Holy jeez. Man, I wish they would tell you those numbers in the whole entire thing. Sugar, 5,000 grams. But anyways, that's it for today. Tomorrow I'll be on the phone, I guess, you know, and getting, probably trying to order a belt or something. Hopefully they got one in stock. And we'll go with that. And I really think that's all that thing really needs is just the belt. And clean up those little switchy things and we'll be good. So anyways, you guys have a good day. Thanks for watching today. And we will talk at you tomorrow.